Hey,
Coffee and I spilled it. Sorry about that.
she started already. Hey, it's Faith Talk Live. I'm Rick Probst.
And I'm Dan Ratcliffe.
Live. She's in a car in Cincinnati. She pulled over.
Oh my gosh, boys! I couldn't wait to talk to you today. Boys.
You're in Cincinnati. Are you listening to WKRP in Cincinnati there?
If it's still on, I thought that are they still on?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. But I'm just glad you know what that is.
Well, it shows my age. So see, that's the bad news. But I'm driving. I'm leaving. I'm on a road trip, and I thought it would be fun to pull over and sit outside of the Starbucks. And of course, it started raining, and it's about 50 degrees. And of course, my skills with the internet and the Wi-Fi is so marginal that I decided to play it safe and stay in the car.
That's good. So you won't hurt yourself or anybody else around you. So that's
and
good.
You know, everybody always says I talk too loud. So I just knew if anybody was sitting next to me, they'd think I was crazy or something. Like,
Can you come a little closer to the screen?
You want me to? How about that? Will that work?
That's perfect. Yes.
Leslie Norris Townsend, comedian. We love having her on the show, and she gets me from the beginning. I mean, I don't even.
Rick, you and Dan are the only ones I do. I do not do any other Zooms.
Well, we appreciate
you and Dan are it.
That's it. All right, let's we want to go ahead and move forward so we don't run out of time.
Okay.
Tomorrow night you're going to be taping the Huckabee Show, right?
Well, not taping. I'm doing the warm-up. See, I'm on my way to Nashville.
Okay.
And so I have some new jokes. I have my vaccination jokes.
Okay.
And because I'm so excited to be there tomorrow night that I'm driving for all of you people at home. I'm coming from Ohio to Nashville today. And tomorrow night I'll be at the Huckabee Show doing the audience warm up. And then in June, I'll be taping June 30th. So I'll be coming back.
Awesome.
So, the wonderful thing is, you know, as a comic, we have to practice the jokes, and there has been no place to practice except at home, maybe with a kid or two, or your husband, or some unsuspecting Starbucks customer, and they don't laugh.
No. And well, don't you have some animals, not quite like to the extent of Ed Wiley, but don't you have animals there on your place?
Yes, but they're gonna laugh.
You never know. I mean, if you tell a good cow joke, they get tickled, I think.
No, they just will. You know, we have the chickens. Remember, we had the chickens, Wilma and Fred, and they just lay.
They must be boneless chickens.
Anyway, so that's what I'm doing today.
Okay.
And so I thought I would get to the Holiday Inn before, you know, I thought I would be there right before I was taping, but you guys don't work on Friday.
You know, it's just the perks of being us.
Yeah. It's just like back in the day when Johnny Carson, he was rarely there at the end. So, you know, Dan and I are at that age where we can do stuff like that.
Okay, so that's when I usually work, is Friday, Saturday. So we're just a little off on our timing.
Leslie Norris Townsend always kills me. She does.
So, anyways, I'm vaccinated.
Oh, good.
Are you?
That's good.
I am too.
And what I just feel wonderful. I had no issues. And my brother was all worried about me doing this vaccination. You know, everybody's a little worried. I get it.
Yeah.
And he said it could change the makeup of my DNA. Have you heard that?
No,
I have not. No.
But I thought that could be a positive thing.
That's true.
Like, what if it changed me so that I could remember my passwords? Or what if it changed me that I could hook up my cable TV with no help?
Oh, see, now you're asking too much, I think.
Or what if it lowered my voice?
So you talked like this.
Yes, because everybody is. Everybody thinks my voice is. I guess. I'd like to say just high, but they think it's irritating is what it is.
It makes it you, and that's what we love about it. Yeah.
But I say my voice comes in handy. I can open up automatic garage doors.
That would be good.
Dogs come to my house, and I don't even have to call them.
My dogs are outside, and they're wanting to come in right now because they heard it.
And guess what? If the Jehovah's Witness come to my door, they leave immediately.
Oh, see, it has its perks.
Leslie Norris Townsend, always a scream. All right, so tomorrow night you're going to do the warm up. Then you're going to be on the show. What'd you say in June?
June 30th.
Yeah.
June 30th.
Let me ask you this. Now you're going to do some new stuff with the vaccination. Are you going to use them again when in June? I mean, is that what you would do?
Well, it's not going to be on camera tomorrow night, so I could.
Yeah.
I could. Because, you have different audiences. I've been doing I come in and I maybe do 10 minutes in front of the show, and I can try different things out. And then I can pick what I want. Like the vaccination one I just did, I thought I would do that tomorrow. I might do it again. I would like my dry bar comedy specials coming out next month.
It is.
So
Wow. Awesome.
Yes, Leslie Norris Townsend, drybarcomedy.com.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do the same jokes that's going to be on those shows. So I'm trying to do different ones, so that everybody, so you're not doing the same stuff.
Right.
So that's May. May is when the dry bar comedy comes out?
Yeah, it should be dropping. You just have to check. They tell you it was supposed to be actually this month, but they tell you stuff. And then I think because of COVID, it's all been backed up and stuff like that. So what I want to do on the Huckabee show is I would like to do stuff I haven't done yet on camera.
Yeah.
Which may be a little of the COVID stuff, or I was trying to think of the other vaccination. Oh gosh, I forgot. In Ohio, they're not giving. We don't have the Krispy Kreme donuts, so I am going to Nashville to get my Krispy Kreme donut for free.
Oh,
from
wow.
the vaccination. If you get vaccinated, you can show your little card. And then, when I go there, I realize that maybe it's just one donut. So then I'll just hop around to different towns.
See, that's smart. Make a collection.
You want to make it worth it. Here's the other one that I was going to do tomorrow. Now that I'm vaccinated, I feel safe enough to go to the doctors.
Yeah.
Because, everybody's so sick at the doctors.
Yeah. And you don't want to catch that.
No, not of course not. And so I went to see my dermatologist, and I asked her, because I'm doing the show next, tomorrow. I asked her how much would it cost to smooth my neck out? And she said it would cost $3,000.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to the ophthalmologist to correct my vision, and he said to fix my eyes, it would cost $3,000.
Yeah.
So I figured this out. I saved $6,000 by not doing my eyes. I don't have to do my neck.
You are a smart cookie, Leslie Norris Townsend.
Your husband is so lucky.
He's really lucky. He says my voice is irritating all the time.
Yeah.
I said to him, when does my voice irritate you? He says, only when you talk.
Leslie Norris Townsend on the show. She's going to be on the Huckabee show in June, but tomorrow night she's doing a warm-up. If you're in the area, hey, check her out.
So maybe I can come back on in June.
Yeah,
sure.
We'd
love
if
that.
I don't, that weekend, they always do it that weekend. So let's say I'm taping, that's a Wednesday.
Yeah.
And you can get free tickets online. If you're in the Hendersonville area on June 30th, you go to Huckabee.tv and you can get free tickets, 6:00 showtime. And then that weekend, you'll see my show. It'll air. Well, it's
Awesome.
his show. Sorry, I'm just doing a spot, but it's his show. It's
Yeah.
the governor's
Yeah.
show. So,
Yeah.
although I'm going to be fabulous on it.
Yes, you are.
You are going to be fabulous.
Yeah. Leslie Norris Townsend. All right, real quick. You have, let me see what's coming up. You've got the Clean Comedy Challenge in July.
So exciting. It's just too exciting. I've got more people than I've ever had sign up because this is the first year I'm only doing, well, last year I did one in Nashville, but this year, nobody wanted to, we were supposed to go to Vegas. They just weren't opened up yet. And I was just afraid, to chance it. So I just am doing the one at Gutty's Comedy Club in Greenwood, Indiana, July 15th, 16th, and 17th. And that's like a little below Indianapolis. Anyways, I have 32 people on the show, which is more than I've ever had. Plus 5 veteran comics, Jeff Jenna, Mike Palasak, who's done The Tonight Show, and Jeff Jenna, who's on Dry Bar, millions of hits, and Joby Sad, and all these other people. And they will be there also judging and all this fun stuff. So it's going to be really exciting. We're going to do 2 shows a night because I have so many, so we're going to do a 7:00 and a 9:00 show, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then Saturday night, one person will be crowned the champion and I will give them $1,000 in cash.
Wow. Man, look at
Don't
you.
you guys want to participate?
For $1,000, yeah.
I think we need lessons from you. I think we need a little help from you before we do something that mammoth.
No, you would be so good. No, you guys are already there.
All right. So you're going to do that in Indiana. Are you going to stream that at all? Can we see it?
No, I'm not streaming it. Because I am trying to sell it to television, though. That is my main goal, is to get it on a weekly show like Last Comic Standing or something like that.
Yeah.
And here's the problem with live streaming. I have beginners too, and I also have not all people are headliners, There are some people that I don't audition these people. It's a bucket list kind of a thing sometimes. And you go to cleancomedychallenge.com next year if you in your bucket list you want to be a stand-up comic, so you don't know how good you really are. So I didn't want to stream it and then, maybe I would embarrass somebody. You never know.
Right.
So I didn't want to this is it's Christian based also. So I just want to be encouraging and help somebody live out a dream, actually. But some of them will be headliners. They'll be full-time comics. So, you mix them all together and then it's very educational because then they learn from other people. You're not just all in with the same people.
Yeah.
And then we have private critiques. It's really, I've been doing it 12 years and I ultimately want to do it as a show, a weekly show.
How can we get that to happen? Who do we need to call? What do we need to do?
We need FaithTalk to underwrite the whole thing. And you know what? My biggest idea, I don't even know if I should say it out loud because somebody will take it.
Yeah, don't say it.
Okay, I'm not going to say it. But it's so, it's not just open to Christians. It's open to club comics who are going to try to work clean. Because the comedy clubs are they're really over the top dirty. I mean, even when I was a club comic in the 90s, it wasn't like it is now. I don't know if it's because of cable. So it forces them to do this. It forces them, if they want to win, they must work squeaky clean. Yeah. Even I think cleaner than the Tonight Show would be. On the Tonight Show, you can be a little edgy, although, it is a club, so we allow a little bit of edge, but nothing obtruse at all, nothing like that, or else you're just, you lose. Yeah. You just are out. So I think it's a great exercise for people that are just working the clubs, because they can see another avenue for themselves to work clean.
Yeah.
You know, it gives them a chance to push themselves to do, because it's really much harder to be funny clean than dirty.
Yeah.
Because dirty has the shock value.
Yeah.
It has the shock value to it. Whereas clean, it really just has to be clever.
Yeah. You have to have talent to be.
We appreciate
clean.
that.
You know, it's interesting you should say that. And I don't remember who I was watching, but I was watching and it wasn't a clean comedian. And the guy has done previous stuff and he's really, really good. I mean, he's clever, but he was using the shock value. And I was like, you know, this
You don't need that.
It's even if I didn't think the way that I do now, to me, it's like, that's not talent to me. So give me something, set something up, make me laugh that I can remember. You know, now all I remember is it was awful. I never want to see him again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even for a clean comic like myself, I can't even remember my own jokes. So how am I going to remember their jokes? But I think the joy is that we are opening a door. I mean, I don't really like to call it a ministry because, you know, I don't want to feel like I'm so great that I could lead all these people, but I could open a door for them. Yeah. And I could give them a different way of thinking, that you don't have to just hit them over the head with, you must do this.
Yeah.
They'll come up with it themselves, because, you know, really, if you want to be a comic that makes a living, I think clean is where it's at. Because corporations are all, you know, you can't be dirty in a corporate luncheon or a women's group or I mean, you could be maybe a little fluffy on maybe a hospital gig or something, but not, you can't. So this force, and I also think as a Christian, which, you know, I don't like to push it, you know, I don't like to say it like I can change somebody's life, because only God can change their life. But if we don't reach out to those people, then they're never going to know. And if you're at a church, and if you're at a church function, or if you're all protected all the time, it's easy to be Christian. It's harder if you're in an area that it's not expected, you see.
Yeah.
So we need to be open to that.
That's good. Leslie Norris Townsend, funnyleslie.com is the place to go to. We just got a couple of minutes before we have to go to a break, Leslie, and we so much appreciate you stopping to do the show with us. I noticed on, I think it was Facebook or your website, there's a lot of things breaking loose for you publicly. You're going to look out, Lutz, Florida in May.
I have a few things, but you know, it's May 14th. I'm at a big church in Lutz, Florida, and they're filming that. Lutz is near Tampa. I don't know the name of the church though. It's
called Grace Church.
Okay, Grace Church. Okay, I'll go with that. And we're taping for these two young guys who are 20s-ish, and they're taping a Christian special for younger people, and I'm the host of the show. So that's May 14th, I think it is. No, May 15th. And then I'm doing May 22nd at a coffee house around that area in Florida. And then I'll be at a comedy club one weekend, the end of May, at the Coconuts Comedy Club on the beach in St. Petersburg. But it'll be a clean show. So even if it's a club and you see me, usually I can monitor whoever goes up in front of me to make sure that my people are not, you know, harassed with dirty stuff.
Yeah.
That's so good. All right. Well, find the rundown. If you know somebody in the area, you're in the area, funnyleslie.com.
Yeah, or they can PM me on the Facebook, or I usually respond to people.
Wow. You actually write people back. That's amazing.
Yes, because, you know, I have no life. Nobody talks to me, you know, I have to talk to myself. So, you know, this is like Disneyland to be here with you. in the car. Hey guys, you are the best. I'll come back maybe in June.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Maybe in
love that.
June.
Yeah.
But let's talk at another time about the TV show Clean Comedy Challenge.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes,
That
definitely.
sounds awesome. All right, we love you, and
Love
we'll talk.
you. Bye.
We'll talk to you in June.
Bye.
Leslie
Love
Norris
you.
Townsend. Go to funnyleslie.com to find out more. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. I'm Rick Probst.
And I'm Dan Ratcliffe.
This is Faith Talk Live.
You